Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this video right now, thank you, because I didn't think people would care. But we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do my makeup and then I'm gonna answer some questions that I got on Instagram the past week. Basically just gonna do my makeup how I do it all the time, but I will let you guys know what products I'm using. Before we get into the questions, I think the last time I saw you guys was one of my other vlogs, but I figured I want to do more like makeup content with you guys getting to know me a little bit more. I'm gonna try to incorporate more vlogs too. I think I just need to be more consistent with my long form videos. Recently I've just been moisturizing after my skincare and then I go right into the makeup. My mom got this for me. This is the Emberlice cream. Okay, we're gonna pull up the questions and I'm gonna try to answer most of them. Just letting you guys know they are pretty random. Okay, the first question is, what's the hardest thing about becoming a content creator? Before I answer, I'm using the One Size foundation. I think the hardest thing for me is just continuing that creative spark. As fun as it looks, it does get pretty draining, and there's times when I just don't know what I want to post, or sometimes I'll doubt myself because engagement can be low. But honestly, that's just how social media works. It's not always going to be perfect. For me, I kind of just remind myself why I started creating videos in the first place. I personally have always loved making videos. Like when I was a kid, I would use my iPad and make a whole like iMovie production. At the end of the day, I just remind myself that even if the engagement isn't high, I'm doing it for myself and just to have fun with it. So I guess the hardest thing is just keeping that balance of like work and fun with social media. It's definitely doable. I would say it's just kind of like a roller coaster. Taking breaks and focusing on your mental is always number one. Now that I'm done with foundation, we're going to contour, and I'm using the LYS bronzer stick in No Limits Harmony. Next question. What would you do? What would you do if you weren't an influencer? Before doing all of this, I swore I was going to do something in the medical field. Most of us dream of like becoming a doctor and stuff. Yeah, that was me, but I cannot imagine myself being a doctor right now. I actually got my bachelor's in biology thinking that I was still going to pursue something in the medical field. At that point, I didn't want to be a doctor anymore. I was looking more at like PA. And then I started working at a PT clinic, and then I started thinking about becoming a PT. But once I started getting deeper into social media, I really love the marketing side of things, and I kind of translated that into my position at the PT place that I work at now. I realized that there's just so much more to healthcare than just like the direct patient care. So basically, if I wasn't an influencer, I would just be doing marketing. The next question is, do you want babies? Yes, I want babies. I'm the oldest of 3 girls, and I feel like I've always had that like maternal instinct, but I also just love kids. I've always said I wanted 3 kids, and I think I still do, but I'll be happy with any at this point, especially with how like my reproductive system is going. Also, I always get asked what brush I use for my nose contour, and this is the Patrick Ta nose contour brush. So good. I blended it out so easily. Okay, next question. I missed this one. Just to keep it in the realm of like social media, it says, how do you deal with the negativity on social media? To be honest, I haven't really gotten anything too bad. It's very minimal and it doesn't really get to me like that. I don't know if it's because of the way I perceive it, but I also understand that people are commenting on videos that I choose to show, so they don't know the whole entire context of the story. Honestly, it's mostly on Instagram. I don't really get that type of negativity on TikTok. But I really just don't let it affect me. I don't know these people, and again, they're commenting on things that they think they know about. There's been one time where I had to clarify, and that was on my eyelid surgery. And even then, like, I wasn't mad. I just wanted to like educate people on what they were saying. If I'm being real, what makes me so happy is if I do get anything negative, I'll have at least one person I don't even know respond to them and back me up. I always feel so much better when that happens. I don't feel the need to say anything myself. So thank you if you're one of those people. My next question is, do you still hoop? No, I do not play basketball anymore, at least not competitively. My family loves basketball. My boyfriend plays, my sisters, my dad. And for fun, we'll go ahead and play like if we have open gym or anything, and I'll like shoot around, but no, I don't play competitively anymore. That literally feels like such a lifetime ago. I played basketball for like 10 years and it just doesn't feel like I ever did. For concealer, I use my Hourglass concealer in the shade Apricot. After I'm done with my concealer, I always go in with my bronzer brush and just like buff out any edges so it's not so harsh. I feel like I'm looking super ghostly on camera. I love this next question. It says, do you have any tattoos? If you do, can we see it? If not, would you get one, and what would it be? Yes, I do have tattoos, but they're not that big. I only have 2. The first one is on my ankle, and they're 3 vertical red hearts for me and my sisters. I got that my last year of college with one of my sisters. We decided to get matching tattoos. Not really matching though. They have the same meaning. My sister has a 3 on the back of her neck. So I share a tattoo with my middle sister. And then this is my other tattoo. It's a little semicolon butterfly. And I actually share this one with my youngest sister. This one has a way deeper meaning. It's for my uncle who had passed away. My sister had gotten inspo from other semicolon tattoos. In our family, when we see white butterflies, we say it's our loved ones looking after us. Around the time of my uncle's passing, I literally saw white butterflies all the time. We did the semicolon for suicide awareness. But yeah, I love this tattoo. I also love the placement of it because every now and then I just have a little reminder that he's always with me. I just finished up my blush and I used the YSL Make Me Blush in 44. Next question is tips for long-term relationships. So if you don't know, me and my boyfriend have been together for 5 years, and for a bit we were long distance, especially when we were both in college. This is gonna sound so cliche, but the biggest thing is definitely have good communication. Just make that effort to communicate with your partner, whether that be through text or having time to like call or FaceTime. I know that we made it a point to FaceTime every night and update each other on our days. And it's also super important to make time to actually see each other. My boyfriend and I would plan times to fly out to each other, and it's just something nice to look forward to. And I feel like the time goes by faster when you have something to look forward to. Okay, we're almost done with my makeup and most of the questions. I just set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in shade medium 2. Next question is favorite go-to drugstore makeup products. I feel like I don't have that many, but if I were gonna choose overall brands, it would be one, NYX Cosmetics. Their stuff is so good. Like, I mostly use their lip liners and their eyebrow stuff. Such good quality and such a good price. I'm actually gonna use this next, and it's from NYX. Another great drugstore brand is obviously e.l.f. They dupe everything, and I feel like their dupes are just as good as the originals. Also, a super good price point. Next question is, do you speak any other languages? No, I do not. I only speak English. I do understand Tagalog. I grew up with my grandparents and my mom speaking Tagalog, and I also used to watch teleseries with them all the time. I wish I spoke, but both me and Luke can understand fluently. As I just lightly went over them with my NYX Cosmetics Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in ash brown. The next question is, what do you do for work? So I do social media and content creating full-time. Let me know if you guys want a more in-depth video of like what that entails, or even like a day in a life on my TikTok or something. But part-time I work at a physical therapy clinic as the marketing coordinator. I do a lot of like the community outreach and in office marketing to just help the clinic grow. Bronzer, I just use Fenty Beauty Powder Bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. Last up, we have lip liner, and this is also from Fenty Beauty in the shade Traced Out. I'm gonna do one more question, and this one's actually gonna be kind of fun. Asked in the video, can you take some pictures with the camera that you use and what settings? I will be showing you guys my camera, and then I can put some pictures here that it's taken. But I have the Canon EOS M200. I actually got this for vlogging back in 2023, I believe, and I got it during Thanksgiving, so it was like a Black Friday deal at Target. So it came in a content creating kit. I believe in total I paid like $500. I did film a couple videos on this, but I didn't like how the mic sounded, and so I actually only used this for my pictures. I love that the screen pops up and the quality is just so good. I actually don't have any specific settings. I think everything's on default. I don't really touch it. The main thing is to always have flash. I swear it makes the pictures so much better. We'll just take one together. I just have it on auto, and I make sure the flash is always on, and we just take a picture. This is what it looks like. I love this camera. I got all of the accessories off Amazon. I have this for it, but I honestly just use the app. It's so fast. It downloads all my pictures in like a couple minutes. I think the price of these did go up, but if you want to check, I have everything linked in my Amazon storefront for all my like content creating and camera stuff. Okay, I think my makeup is all done. Basically do the same makeup every single time. I think it looks good. We're gonna go have dinner with my mom now. I had so much fun answering your guys' questions, and I hope that you guys got to know me a little bit more. If you guys have any more questions, make sure to leave it down in the comments, and then I can make a part 2. As always, let me know if there's any type of content that you guys would like to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and follow me on all my socials. This is it for the video. I will see you guys soon. Bye, love you.